Hi everyone, it's Karen from writefromkaren.com, and I haven't done a vlog in a while, and I thought that I would vlog the few minutes that I have before I have to go pick up the kids from school. And it's always so hard to just talk about whatever whenever you vlog. I always tend to just kind of ramble and go on, and people are looking at their watches, and I know. So I thought I would take this time to answer the Monday Mingle questions. I haven't done Monday Mingle in a while. The number one question is, what is the weather like right now where you are? Well, I'm in Springfield, Missouri. I have no problem telling you that. And it's cloudy and very cold. The wind is very cold. If the wind wasn't blowing, it wouldn't be that bad. But it's cloudy and windy, and the wind is one of those winds where you go outside, it kind of takes your breath away. But typical December weather, really. We had a cold snap come through here a couple of days ago, and it got all the way into the single digits, which is a little unusual for this time of year for us. That's more like January weather for us. So definitely typical December weather. We're crossing our fingers for a white Christmas. We don't normally have a white Christmas in this area. We get a lot of, our snow usually comes around January. January is usually the worst weather month for us in this area. We get a lot of ice. Some snow, mainly ice. Ice is what really is what makes it bad and unpleasant to drive in and get around in. And oh, I could tell you stories about our ice storms, but I won't go off topic. Number two, who wears the pants in your marriage? Well, my husband, of course. Whatever. I do, of course. But I'll be fair. I do and I don't. I wear the pants when it comes to the kids. Kevin always defers to me when the kids have an issue, discipline, questions, issues, I said issues, whatever, anything that has to do with the kids, he pretty much leaves it up to me to take care of, and I'm fine with that. I prefer that. I feel more comfortable in that role. So I definitely wear the pants when it comes to the kids and being the disciplinarian and things like that. Now he wears the pants when it comes to everything else, basically. The finances, home maintenance, the final word on big purchases, things like that. So I have to say that he wears the pants in that respect. Now, my husband is a very happy-go-lucky guy, very easygoing, super easy to get along with. But if you make him mad, I know how far I can push him, and when I've pushed him and he's gotten mad, I know to shut up and step back and let him wear the pants. So after 20 plus years of being married, you know where your boundaries are, let's put it that way. And if you don't by then, you probably should learn. Okay, and then last question, are you bossy? No, not at all. I am the most laid back, easygoing, whatever happens kind of gal. I wish. No, I'm very, very bossy, and I'm very, very controlling. I like to have my hands in everything, and knowing that it's all being taken care of, and I'm in control, and I just feel more comfortable in that role. I am a leader. I always have been, and I don't feel comfortable giving the reins over to someone else, because I just figured, it needs to be done. I can do it. I know how to do it. I feel comfortable doing it. So yeah, in a nutshell, I'm pretty bossy. I mean, there's really no disputing that fact. I'm going to answer last week's questions as well. Where is your favorite romantic place to go with your partner or spouse? Well, I mentioned that Kevin and I have been together for 20 plus years, and we've been a lot of different places together. But not to sound too cheesy or cliche, I'm going to have to say my answer is wherever he is. That is my most romantic place. My husband is my best friend, and we do everything together. We go everywhere together. I can't imagine doing anything without him. So wherever we are, we have a good time together. We make each other laugh, and I don't know, he has a way of diffusing my temper, or I'm getting uptighty as a way of calming me down. He's just really good for me. So, but we have been quite a few places. We've been to San Francisco and Colorado. We've been to Florida several times. Washington, D.C., New York. We have sailed to Canada, the Western Caribbean, Mexico, and I think if we can swing it, we're going to try to sail to the Bahamas this next summer, taking off from Florida and trying to get in a day at the Kennedy Space Center while we're there. But we're still just in the planning stages for that, so we'll see if we can swing it financially on that. We still have some planning to do. But so we're really just wherever he is the most romantic spot for me. So, and then the freestyle, talk about whatever. Okay. Well, Kevin and I went to lunch today. We always go to lunch every Wednesday, and we looked at some office space. I know. His work obligation will be completed, semi-completed in January. And so now he's trying to look for something new to do, and he's throwing around the idea of starting his own accounting business. He's an accountant, and so he needs an office. So I went to go look at this little tiny office. It's 800 square feet, really cute and compact, really perfect for his needs. And we haven't talked to the owner yet, but we're going to talk to him about leasing options and how much and blah, 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 all that good stuff. And there's room in this office space there's actually 2 office spaces. And I would maybe take over the second office and really concentrate on my web designing business. I design websites for schools. I'm very cheap and easy to work with, and that's what they need. Schools don't have a lot of money to work with, but they need a website for their parents. So that's what I do. I offer that service. And so it would be really cool to have my own office to go to and have business cards for and things like that. Super excited about this. Nothing's final, nothing's concrete. We're still throwing the idea around and talking about it and just kind of savoring the idea right now. So we'll see what happens, but there will probably be some big changes for us in this upcoming 2011 year. So very exciting stuff. A lot of options, a lot of decisions to make. So we'll see where that takes us. So, and then one more thing, I am going to do NaNoWriMo, the National Novel Writing Month, in January, which I know. I thought January was going to be a really nice slow month, but if we go ahead with this office space business idea, may not be. But I would like to try to write my novel in January. I have an idea. I'm excited about this idea. It's a good idea. It's a well-rounded idea. I think I can get a whole novel out of this idea. In the meantime, I went and bought colored index cards today because, and if you know me, you're going to die when you hear this, I'm going to outline this sucker. I know. I loathe outlines, but I loathe getting stuck in the middle of my story even more. So I'm going to try this colored index card method, and I'm going to blog about it step by step so you can see what I'm doing, and hopefully I'll get a story out of this. So that was something else I wanted to bring up, and that's all I have to talk about right now. I know that was a lot to digest in probably the 10 minutes you're watching this, but I really appreciate your time and your interest, and come visit me again soon. See ya!